What's happening, guys, and welcome back to Celebrity Overdose. Rihanna always wanted to go into singing because she wanted to explore her personality, but she didn't have the resources, such as access to a producer or a studio. As you may be aware, Rihanna hasn't released any new music in what feels like an eternity. Rihanna has a billion-dollar beauty empire to run, plus she's happily married to A$AP Rocky and expecting her first child, so it's safe to say music isn't her top priority at the moment. So let's take a look at Rihanna speaks on Hollywood trying to blacklist her. Number 7. Rihanna speaks on Hollywood trying to blacklist her. Rumors are circulating that the business is already attempting to replace Rihanna with this new singer named Tai Aysha, who recently released her first single starring Saweetie. But who is Tai Aysha in the first place, and is the industry indeed attempting to convert her into the next Rihanna? Tai Aysha is a Cambodian singer, songwriter, and dancer who radiates confidence, speaks without a filter, states that she began dancing almost as soon as she could walk, and modeling after graduating high school. Her dance videos on Instagram caught the eye of Icon music group founder Steve Morales, and after just one Miami session, he reportedly decided to sign her on the spot. Within a year, Taysha signed a deal with Atlantic Records, and in February 2022, she released her first single featuring Saweetie titled One Night. The parallels between her and Rihanna are mind-boggling. Rihanna made a demo in 2004 after an audition with record producer Evan Rogers in 2003 and was then flown to New York to meet with Jay-Z, the then president of the Def Jam record company. He was so desperate to sign Rihanna that the label's meeting with her reportedly lasted until 3 a.m. while the attorneys worked out the specifics. Rihanna obtained a deal with the label when she was 16 years old. Rihanna set a number of Guinness World Records, including most consecutive years of UK #1 singles, female artist with the most US #1 song in a year, and most digital #1 single in the United States. Number 6. Reaction from the fans. If you've watched the video for her song, there's no way you didn't think of young Rihanna. The voice, the moves, the accent, the mannerisms, well, pretty much the entire look just screams baby Rihanna. Take a quick look through Tai Aysha's Instagram feed. You'll notice that she looks almost identical to Rihanna in many of her photos. Some fans say that it compliments Rihanna that she influences young artists. Another admirer commented, "It's very nice to see Rhee's impact on a new artist." Many followers, however, believe that mimicking well-known artists is unflattering and that Tai Aysha should develop her own style. According to one admirer, some individuals in the comments have accused her of imitating Rihanna, but no one can replace Rihanna. Sorry, but this singer has to develop her style. Many fans believe that the business is deliberately attempting to fill Rihanna's shoes because she hasn't released an album in 8 years and is ready to give birth to her first kid, so we can't expect her to focus on music right now. Number 5. Philanthropist Rihanna. Rihanna was an army cadet in a sub-military program in Barbados, the singer's native nation, before she became a worldwide sensation. She told the Daily Mail in the same interview that her military training assisted her in competing in the beauty contest. "Learning to hold books on my head for the catwalk came in useful thanks to my military training," she remarked. Chantel, a singer-songwriter who served as her drill sergeant, told BBC News in 2009 that she had to order Rihanna about. Rihanna was named Harvey Humanitarian of the Year in 2017 for her 10 years of committed labor and charity contribution. Rihanna presents a tremendously popular charity gala every year called the Diamond Ball, in addition to being active with several of her own NGOs, including the Clara Lionel Foundation. Her Clara Lionel Foundation most recently gave $5 million to coronavirus relief efforts. Number 4. Net worth. Rihanna has a net worth of $1.7 billion. Fenty's fortune, Rihanna is now officially a billionaire, announced Forbes on August 4th, 2021. Riri is now the world's richest female singer, behind Oprah Winfrey, the richest female entertainer of all time. Rihanna, like Oprah Winfrey before her, is nearly completely self-made, and unlike other billionaire-valued female celebrities like Kylie Jenner and Kim Kardashian, she's not descended from a family of billionaires. After the news of Rihanna's billionaire status became viral, A paparazzi approached her and her boyfriend A$AP Rocky on the streets of New York and inquired how it felt to have such a large bank account. Her straightforwardness was refreshing. Rihanna's annual earnings fluctuate based on her promotional and release cycles. However, she's said to earn between $40 and $70 million per year on average. Fenty Beauty is the source of the majority of Rihanna's wealth, with Forbes putting the brand's value at $1.4 billion. Rihanna owns half of the firm. Her Savage X Fenty lingerie business is said to account for another $270 million of the Bajan Beauty's net worth. Rihanna has a number of properties, many of which are expensive. Rihanna's primary residence is a $5.2 million condo in Century City, California. She also owns a Beverly Hills, California complex made of 2 adjoining residences that she spent $23.8 million for. A $6.8 million mansion in the Hollywood Hills, a high-rise in Los Angeles' Wilshire corridor, and a residence in Barbados round out her real estate holdings. She once had a penthouse in the Chinatown area of New York City. Rihanna's fortune is unlikely to have originated from her acting profession, and while she has been in a number of films, she prefers to concentrate on music and merchandise. Number 3. Rihanna Singles. Rihanna gained worldwide attention with the bouncy dancehall-inflected hit Ponder Replay 2005. The song's popularity boosted sales for her debut full-length album Music of the Sun 2005, which featured traditional R&B ballads and Caribbean-flavored dance pop that highlighted her lyrical Barbadian lilt. Rihanna released A Girl Like Me in 2006, which included the up-tempo, club-oriented SOS. Rihanna's first track to top the Billboard singles chart was Tainted Love, which was used as a sample of Soft Cell's 1981 new wave classic Tainted Love. Rihanna wanted to shed her young persona for Good Girl Gone Bad 2007, so she composed a collection of elegant R&B with the help of such high-profile musicians as Timbaland and Justin Timberlake, abandoning the tropical rhythms that had graced her previous 2 albums and presenting herself as a fiercely independent and rebellious woman. She also debuted an asymmetrical spiky hairdo. The risk paid off. The album sold several million copies worldwide, and the album's iconic first song, Umbrella, which featured an introduction rhyme from Jay-Z and garnered Rihanna a Grammy Award, became one of the year's greatest singles. Number 2. Rihanna's contribution to the industry. On the albums Talk That Talk 2011, which had the effervescent worldwide smash We Found Love, and Unapologetic 2012, which featured the starry-eyed Diamonds, Rihanna maintained a steely and seductive attitude. The latter album also included a contentious duet with Brown, with whom she briefly resumed her romance. Anti, her 8th studio album, came out in 2016. In addition, Rihanna has appeared in the films Battleship 2012, This Is the End, and her singing career 2013. She also provided the voice of one of the major characters in the animated film Home 2015. Rihanna then starred as a hacker in Ocean's 8 2018, a female-led reimagining of the early 2000s Ocean's 11 trilogy. In 2019, she co-starred in the musical Guava Island with Donald Glover, which premiered at the Coachella Valley Festival before being streamed on Amazon. Number 1. Fenty Beauty. Rihanna established her own cosmetics brand Fenty Beauty in 2017 after collaborating on various cosmetics collections in the early 2010s. Fans flocked to the brand, which was hailed for its diversity, with 40 distinct foundation tones to choose from. Rihanna stated in 2019 that she will collaborate with LVMH, Mont Hennessy, Louis Vuitton to launch the Fenty fashion line. As a result, she became the first woman of color to lead a fashion house within LVMH, the world's largest luxury goods conglomerate. Later that year, Fenty's debut collection was unveiled. There's a pattern that once an artist is up in a certain facet of their life, there comes hate and cancel culture. At the end of the day, time will only tell whether this will work, because honestly, it's really hard to imagine people hating Rihanna or replacing her with someone else. Do you think Hollywood is really trying to blacklist Rihanna with this? Let us know your thoughts in the comments down below, and before we get out of here, don't forget to like this video if you enjoyed it, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit that bell icon so you can catch up on more videos like this in the future. And until then, I'll see you guys later in another video. Bye now!